Hi, Kade. Got your Carolina helmet here for you. As you can see, it came out super nice. Definitely one of my most popular helmets. So sorry again for the delays on this one. As you know, there's a lot going on in my life in between making this, and recently it was supposed to go out with the current batch, but I noticed that there were some dinks around here that had happened just from wear and tear of being around the shop, and so I wanted to re-putty, paint, and sand those out so you could see it's smooth up there again. Since you've been so patient for this, I wanted to make sure that it was as perfect as possible before it went out. It does have LED integration as you requested, so you can see right there you have the LEDs on both sides. They're quite bright, even with this bright light shining on them. So the control box for that is right here in the front, out of the way of where you'd be putting your head, but there's your on-off switch on that box. And then if you need to replace the batteries, which I will include the ones in it, but if you need to replace them, you just slide this box. It's really hard to get this on camera, but you slide that box upward and the back plate is attached to the helmet. So the box will come off, batteries exposed, you can replace them and then just press it down and slide it back on. That just about covers everything for that. You got your one-way visor there, as you can see. Good visibility from the inside, but you can't see inside from the out. Now, for the foam inserts, let me grab those. For these foam inserts that I include, since I don't have your head here for the minute adjustments, what you want to do, I would usually start with these, and they're quite long, so if you want to split these in half and double up the amount, that's fine. And then you have these thinner ones as well. You put the helmet on, shake it around, see where there's extra room. Good places to start for padding on this one are these side areas next to the visor, which will be sort of near your temple area. And then the top of the helmet and the very back. Now, customers, for whatever reason, always want this helmet to be one piece rather than a removable back plate, which does mean the bottom has to be big enough to fit your head. So there's sort of, from here to here, a lot of backward curve. So I'm also going to include some thicker foam. I don't have it on the table at the moment, but that should help with that back area. But yeah, you put the helmet on, shake it around, glue these in areas where you feel there's particular room. You don't need to put it all over the place. You want to get like 2 or 3, maybe 4 solid points of contact, just so it doesn't wobble with your head. If your eyes sit a little bit above the visor, put foam above your head and that'll lower your eye line. I think that should just about cover everything. If you have any questions or need any help, with the foam stuff or anything like that, just let me know. You can use hot glue, super glue, whatever you have to glue one in. And then if, that area still has extra room, you just glue another one right on top to make that a thicker one. And I do suggest using these whenever possible if you're making smaller adjustments, because it's always better to make smaller adjustments. It's easier to add more foam if there's not, too much room than it is to take foam away if you add too much. So yeah, I'll get this packed up and sent out to you today, and you'll get the tracking number with this link. Thanks.